Okay, maybe what I'll do is I will get started just for timing wise. And we are going to record this presentation today. So if once we get the link thereafter, we can send out the recording to anyone that may have missed today's presentation or would like to see it at a later date. So to start, good afternoon. Hope everyone is having a nice, productive day. To before we begin the actual presentation, I was going to save any questions until the very end. If there is any, we'll just move along to discuss the actual overall content, and if there's anything at the very end, we can certainly address that. So um, to begin the presentation, today's presentation is all about the support that I see collision repair shops need to not only survive, but to truly thrive. And I've spent a lot of my career working on-site at collision repair facilities, listening to shops like yourselves, and I've heard what's working, what's not working, what actually would make a difference for collision repair facilities. And what I realized is that collision repair facilities, they don't necessarily need another tool. They don't need another software. They don't need another platform. They don't need another checklist. But what they really need is a reliable, easy place for them to go to, a central spot that they can go to and get everything that they need in order for their collision repair facility to thrive. So in today's presentation, I'm going to introduce to you our Automotive Hub. And in this Automotive Hub, we basically pull together the everyday tasks of a collision repair facility, the challenges, the opportunities, and the growth opportunities that there is so that we can showcase how we can support you and your team and your business. Because when collision repair shops have the right support, they don't just get by, they get ahead and they really thrive. So let's get started in showing you the development of our Automotive Hub. So, but before I do this, I do feel that it is important to talk a little bit about my history with collision repair. I did grow up in this industry. My parents have owned a couple collision repair facilities throughout my life. And when I was 19 years old, I started working for a large corporation in the industry where I got to travel across Canada, and I was able to help support collision repair facilities with best practices, SOPs, performance, you name it. And since then, I've been inside well over 1,000 different collision repair facilities, and I've been able to provide support to shops across Canada and the United States. I lived in the United States for a little bit, and my roots have always been about supporting and providing successful solutions for collision repair facilities. So 4 years ago, I decided to leave the corporate world after spending many years in the corporate world, and I decided to start my own business. And the reason for this is because mainly I found that the solutions that collision repairs needed, the big corporations just weren't willing to build those things themselves. And I just saw a really great opportunity. So here we
Vanessa,
are.
sorry to interrupt, Vanessa. I can't see the presentation.
Oh, okay. That's very odd. You see it now? Let me just reshare.
There we go.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Well, we've only gone through one slide, so. All right. So today's agenda is going to address four things. It's going to address the daily responsibilities of a collision repair facility, what shops need and what they're looking for, what our strategy and our vision is towards what shops need in their daily tasks, and the road to success, the central hub. So I know this slide is a little bit overwhelming, but as you can see, there's a lot of things that a collision repair facility has to think about and worry about and deal with on a daily basis. And that's the whole point of this slide, is to showcase how many things a collision repair facility manager or owner has to deal with on a daily basis. And so what we ended up doing was we made a list of all of the daily tasks that a collision repairer has to do, and we compiled this list in one. And this is where we started our journey on how to provide the solutions that shops need. So from there, we also talked to shops across North America in my 20 years as a business coach. From every conference I've attended, every shop I've coached at, there was critical things that shops were looking for support, whether it was through their banner, their network, um, whatever it was, they're looking for specific solutions, and there wasn't necessarily a solution for them at the time. So things like finding quality candidates without spending an insane amount of money on job ads. Shops are looking for much better training, more show me type of training rather than tell me. So, I know there's a lot of webinars that go out in our industry that's very information focused, and that's great. But I think what shops are really looking for is more how-tos and, tell me the way of how to, build a parts card, or tell me how I'm supposed to disassemble a vehicle. So that's another example. Shops are also, and I've heard this time and time again in my career, of they're looking for support when their employees go on holidays and they need somebody to help fill in that position. If they have somebody that goes on holidays for a couple of weeks, what's the solution? So we compiled this list together of all the things that a shop needs, and basically what we did is we took every single daily task and we took every single need and we sorted them into a list, and we built the 8 key drivers. That's what we call them, is our 8 key drivers. And what these key drivers are is in the list, we've got leadership, people, sales, profits, tools, resources, training, and events. And so we decided to come up with a solution for 8 of these key drivers. And that's what we're going to go through today in our presentation. So what we've been able to provide as a solution is, when it comes to leadership, we've built something called the driver's seat. For the people aspect, we've built something called our Automotive Job Hub. When it comes to sales, we've built our very powerful automotive marketing solutions. We've got on-site and remote coaching services. We've got a toolbox that provides forms. It's got blogs. It's got manuals. It's got all kinds of things that are available and free. Oh, someone's trying to get in. Give me 1 second. I think I have to stop. I can't. Okay. I think I just admitted them. We've got, our toolbox, which has our forms and manuals and things like that. We've built something called the Automotive Directory. We're just launching our YouTube channel now, which I will go into details about how that's going to help with training. And then we've got our central events calendar. So these are our 8 key drivers for our solutions to success. So it's basically wrapping everything that a collision repair facility needs, their daily tasks, and all of the solutions that they're looking for. And we've added it all into one destination, calling it the central hub, the central spot for everything that a shop needs. So to get into the specific solutions, I'm going to go into actual details of each of the platforms that we're launching, just to showcase. So the first thing, which was the leadership driver, and this is called the driver's seat, and I'll explain how this came about. So in my 20 years of being a business coach, working on site at shops, I'd go on to a shop for a week and I'd come back and I'd go back to the shop, a month later, and it'd be continuous. And what I found was that whoever it is that I trained, whether it was employees or managers or working with leadership or whoever it was, there was a sense of, when I was on site, habits formed and we built best practices. But as soon as you kind of leave, habits change, or you just need that little bit of accountability or that additional training. So what we've built is something called the driver's seat. And what this is a monthly managers meeting. And the purpose of this managers meeting is to hold accountability and performance overall at the shop level. So for an example, if you're looking to talk about, your current trends, your forecasting, how did you hit your targets? Are you achieving insurance KPIs? What is the insurance scorecard saying? What's going on with, your employees, things like that. We just talk about the month. And in this driver's seat, there'll be other shops on the call. We're doing a maximum of 5 shops that are non-competitive at one time. And the reason is for that is just so that shops can work with each other from manager to manager level. So that's the driver's seat. And these are kind of the four areas that we focus on. The second thing that we have launched, and as you can see in this video, if you go to our website and you click on Job Hub, we have built a fully custom coded job posting platform. It is like Indeed. I don't want to say it's Indeed because in my humble opinion, I feel like it's better than Indeed because it's very automotive focused. Knowing what our industry needs, we need to showcase how great this industry is. So we need really great marketing towards individuals who are looking, who are passionate about cars or who like cars. And I feel like this job hub is going to be able to help with that. This automotive job hub, because it's been custom coded, we've been able to showcase. So it accommodates co-ops, it accommodates apprenticeship, it accommodates people who are retired but are looking to still do things on the side. Obviously, it accommodates every person looking for a position. But it has self-populating job posts. And then some other perks about it is that we've got, so if an employee or an individual wants to apply for a job, they can now showcase their work. They can post a 30-second introductory video. They can take a video of a job that they repaired, and they can upload that to the employer and show the employer, some stuff about them. So we've launched this about 6 months ago. We do have some jobs currently posted on it. It is live. It is available. We're just about to roll out phase 2 with it, and phase 2 is just going to take our job hub to the next level. We're really focused on value when it comes to that. But we're going to go very heavy this year on the marketing aspect of it because we really want to be a solution to our technician and employee situation that we're currently facing. So another thing to mention about this job hub is that every single job posting that we've placed on here, we've kind of targeted 6 main industries in the automotive industry. So for an example, we have collision repair, but we also have auto repair, we have dealership, we have motorcycle, we have heavy duty truck, and then we have calibration. And the reason for this is because one thing that we found was that there could be, and I know that this is not necessarily that a service technician or an auto repair technician has the experience of a collision repair technician, but the goal that we're trying to accomplish here is that if you love cars and you're passionate about cars, we want you to stay in this industry. And so we're trying to house everything all under one roof. And so that's the goal. Yeah, and super passionate about it. So if you want any information or go to the Job Hub, there's a QR code at the top that will bring you straight there. Or like I mentioned, you can go to our website and click on Job Hub and it will bring you straight to. The third thing that we were talking about as part of our driver was sales. So as you can see, there's kind of like a little pie graph, I guess, at the bottom, or the 2 graphs at the bottom. The concept behind here is that whether you're associated with a banner or a network, or you're just on your own as an independent, a lot of shops, if you were to have everything as 100%, a lot of shops, what they need, or what I feel that gets missed a lot, is that shops don't spend a lot of time on local marketing into your community. And so what I'm showcasing here in the gold is that there's an opportunity here for stronger relationships, stronger marketing solutions, not just about building, relationships with insurance companies and fleet companies and dealerships. It's really about connecting with the community. And we do this through our very automotive specific marketing solutions. Some of the feedback that I've received from our customers is that um, they'll hire a marketing agency and the marketing agency locally in their town doesn't truly understand collision repair, and that's some of their frustrations. So this is just something that we offer. We've got social media services, we've got a subscription, we do email marketing, we've built websites, we do all kinds of things, ads, you name it. So that's just something additionally that we offer. And as I mentioned, for myself, I do all of the coaching. I do on-site or remote coaching, just a little bit of experience or background experience on myself. As I mentioned, my parents have owned a collision repair facility my entire life. But not only that, because of my corporate background, I have been a certified trainer with all of the management systems, ProfitNet, Summit, Repair Center, Body Shop Connect. You name it. I have a very good background in accounting. I know estimating extremely well. So that allows me as a coach to really go into a collision repair facility and be able to help support and really provide some valuable solutions to help out. So now our toolbox. Again, as you can see in this video, our toolbox is accessed straight from our website. So you just go to our website, you click on toolbox. As you can see, there is a lot of blogs. Now they're not just blogs, they are guides, there's how-tos, there's all kinds of things that are being launched. We also have over 500 forms that I've built in my years of coaching that we will be uploading on our website in the next couple of weeks. And those forms will be free. You just go on our website, you can download, if you're looking for a disassembly checklist or quality assurance checklist or any of the ones that I've basically fine-tuned over my years, we're going to make that available to all shops. Additionally, if you're signed up for our newsletter, we'll be giving out a free form every month as well. So we'll go into the newsletter shortly, but basically giving away whatever we have, we want shops to have it too. Now we're going to talk about our automotive directory. As you can see in this video, we built a fully custom coded directory. Picture this as a Yellow Pages or a Rolodex, an online Rolodex. Right here, I've typed in estimating training as a keyword and I press search on our directory. And as you can see, here is all these wonderful suppliers across North America that offer estimating training. So if you look on the right-hand side of our directory, we've got kind of like specific categories. And so you can click on the categories themselves to learn more about the supplier. But in this video, I clicked on Vail Training as an example, and here you can see and learn more information about Vail. You can follow them on social media, learn about, some of the things that they're offering. If they have upcoming dates or training or events that they're hosting, you would have seen it pop up here on the directory. So you could just click on the button and see what they have upcoming. But just a central spot. What I found as a coach is that I would go on site at a shop and someone would say to me, who's the best person that you would recommend for X? And it was either, Mike Anderson, or it was whoever that coach or whoever that person was of who they knew was based on contacts. And what I found was that's great, but I feel like there's 10 different vendors out there that offer scheduling solutions. There's 10 different vendors out there that can help with parts cards. There's 10 different vendors out there that can help you with your bookkeeping and your accounting. And that's the entire concept behind the automotive directory, is to take every single supplier, every single vendor out there, roll it all into one central spot and keep it organized for the industry to use. So again, you can access this through our website. Go to our website and then click on directory. And this is you can just go straight to the search bar and start searching for specific keywords. Our YouTube channel. So if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can scan the QR code here. But this is something that we have upcoming. Consider this like your free online, really in detailed training solutions. So I've listed here 4 of our upcoming videos that we have being launched in the next little while on our YouTube channel. So for an example, how to host an effective production meeting with advanced reporting and insights for collision repair. Um, we also have how to disassemble a vehicle and write accurate estimates for seamless collision repairs. We've got how to stock your parts cart and master mirror matching for collision repair parts departments, and how to post a job on social media and run a paid ad for maximum exposure in automotive facilities. So again, the goal here is to give everything that we have away for free. We want to give value. We want to help support collision repair facilities. We want to provide the proper training and solutions so that you guys can thrive. So sign up for our YouTube channel. Another thing that we have launched on our website is called the Automotive Market. And the concept behind this automotive market, you can kind of picture us somewhat like the Amazon of the automotive world. That's kind of the concept we're going with. It is not to make jobbers competitive. We are not trying to create, anything like that. The goal here is that shops will order products, or they're looking for specific products and they're running into either delays or they can't access these products right away. So what we're wanting to accomplish is to basically have products online shipped straight to the collision repair facility's door for a good price, fair, working with distribution across North America. So that's launched on our site, on our website now, an e-commerce store. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys, you all, was our central events calendar. So another thing that I found in our industry that was a great opportunity was that there was all of these vendors, all of these corporations that had webinars, they had conferences, they had events going on, and they would post it, let's say, on social media or in their email marketing. But unless you read every single email that everybody sent or you were online, you potentially would have missed it. So what we're trying to accomplish with this events calendar is we take every single event happening in the industry and we plug it into our central events calendar. And then, as you could have seen on this video, it just showcases that you can click on the event itself and you can even register, you can learn more about the event, etc. So you can even sort by category, you can sort by which webinars are happening throughout the year, you name it. So another great tool. So in summary, this just showcases, I mean, here's the 8 drivers of, again, summarizing all of the things that a collision repair facility has to do on a daily basis, all of the solutions that you guys are looking for, all wrapped into 8 key drivers, and the solutions that we're trying to provide in general to help out. So let me just quickly address our monthly newsletter. So our monthly newsletter goes out on the first Wednesday of every month. So our May newsletter will be going out next Wednesday. It covers all kinds of things, including top stories. We provide a key marketing tip for collision repair facilities. We provide events happening this month, any new products that are launched on our market, any recent jobs that have been posted. We'll provide, a directory shout out, a key vendor or somebody that we're seeing is doing something really great with their business that should be shouted out and made awareness to. We'll provide a social media tip, how to do, different types of social media online for yourselves. A blog that usually is either value added from my coaching experience or something around the marketing side. And we're just launching now a monthly giveaway. to anybody that is a subscriber to our newsletter, as well as we're going to start launching out our free form and our latest YouTube videos. So I highly recommend, if you haven't signed up for our newsletter already, to certainly do so. I'm going to, in the next, I think, 2 slides, I'll give you a QR code and you can just do the QR code and sign up for it. So in summary, I think this is basically what I want to accomplish is by saying that what we're wanting to accomplish is everything that you need, everything that a collision repair shop needs, all put into one central spot. There's no requirements. There's no specific paint brands. You don't have to use a specific, paint company. It doesn't matter if you're part of a banner or a network, or if you have DRPs, or if you're independent. It does not matter. Everything comes together as one central spot to provide value. That's what we're focused on as a company. So the next steps, as I mentioned, if you want to sign up for our newsletter, here's the QR code. We'll also be sending out an email after this webinar if you would like to sign up. And here's also my key contact information if you want to get a hold of me directly. So I'll leave it if there's any questions. And if not, perhaps we will, like as I mentioned, this is a recorded presentation, so I will be sure to send out the link after this as soon as we get the link. And I really thank you for the opportunity to taking part of today's presentation. And I'm very passionate. I feel like there's really great, exciting things happening in our industry, and I look forward to what's to come. So thank you.
Vanessa,
Yes,
well done.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and hi, Candace, or sorry, Vanessa. Lenny here. I just jumped in a little late on your presentation, but loved what you're sharing. And if you could maybe get Tom, I think there's an email out. I wouldn't mind connecting on the side.
Sure.
We're working on some things too to help Tom and the shops at SAR. So I think we have some parallels to talk about. So
Amazing.
great
I'd
to
love
meet
that.
you.
Nice to meet you too. We'll talk. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.